All right, full forecast time at 6:47 if you wait 2 seconds. And this is the snow we can do, right? Light, fluffy, blow around, no heavy, and I'm not going to hurt my back or more than usual, I mean. So.
This is not heart attack snow. That's the official name for it. Like when it's really wet and heavy.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's called heart attack snow, and that's not this. This is going to be very light,
that's a
fluffy,
relief.
easy to move.
Glad we dodged that one.
Feel a lot better now.
This is good, like play in it snow.
Nice.
That's the
Sit
best.
back and enjoy. Take a look at Agamenticus right now. We've got a nice webcam up here showing, well, not showing much, really. The ground is snow covered now and visibility has dropped significantly. And it's always good, I think, to add that kind of visual to this. It's easy to talk about, what does a mile of visibility look like? Well, that's a good idea. So it's going to be tough to travel this morning. This whole storm system, like I said earlier this morning, is a little further north than originally forecast, but I still think that the furthest north we'll see any mixing is really going to be the Mass Turnpike, and maybe just a little farther north than that, which means that we are only really going to be dealing with snow here. I don't think we have to worry about sleet or anything like that getting mixed in. The heavy snow band is moving through Augusta right now. Visibility dropped quickly down to under 2 miles. Visibility dropping in Bangor right now too as the air saturates and flakes begin to reach the ground. We've got 2 heavy snow bands here that I've been tracking. One right now is right on the York and Cumberland County line. It stretches into parts of central New Hampshire too and is about to move up through Cape Elizabeth in Portland. And then behind that, we've got our leading edge here. It was that heavy snow band that's moving through Augusta right now. And take a look at this through Jefferson, Islesboro, and it's moving north toward Bucksport and will eventually work its way into Bangor. And I think that snow bands like these could actually rotate back on shore a little bit, which is why I bumped the forecast snow totals up for the coastline compared to what we had yesterday evening. That's really the only big change that I've made to this forecast. As we get closer to 7 o'clock, the morning commute's going to be rough for everybody from Bangor and Bar Harbor west. That's where I think I expect the biggest impacts, which really only leaves down East Maine and the county out of the snow until about 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. And then we'll see the radar start to fill back in. We will likely see the heaviest snow today between about 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's when we should have the most energy to work with and decent snow rates underneath some of these bands between about a ½ inch or an inch an hour, if not a little bit more. But things do start to wrap up shortly thereafter. By 4 or 5 o'clock, snow showers themselves break apart, and then by 9 o'clock this evening, we really don't have much else to talk about. The clouds will be clearing out. The snow will be just about totally wrapped up. Fast forward to tomorrow morning, and with light north wind, clear skies, fresh snowpack, temperatures will drop back down to near, if not slightly below 0. And then at the coast, it's going to be more like 10 degrees. So all things considered, tomorrow should be a decent day if you want to get out and enjoy the fresh snow. 6 to 12 inches for the Freiburg area, south for all of York and Cumberland counties. Lewiston, Auburn, right on the line, about 6 inches of total accumulation expected. At the coastline, 6 to 12 inches all the way down to Eastport. Central Maine, 3 to 6 inches for Augusta, Bangor, some areas along Route 2, and then north of that into Millinocket, the Katahdin region and the county is where I just don't think we have quite enough moisture to really get much more snow than just a couple of inches. So low visibility, slick roads all day today. Cold, quiet, and sunny on Saturday with a few extra flakes possible on Sunday, but I don't expect big impacts from that. Colder conditions settle in, will generally be below average next week. With all of this high pressure around, that means that we do get to enjoy more sunshine, but because it's Arctic origin, it's likely going to be fairly cold and running below normal for this time of year. So, you give a little, you get a little. Doesn't look too bad. It will be nice to have a quieter week of weather compared to the last few weeks we've had. Seas build to 4 to 7 feet this afternoon. Northeast wind 20 to 25 knots, gusting to 30 knots with small crafts in effect all day. Sunday, a couple of showers move through the mountains, snow showers. And then behind this front, we're actually sunny but blustery Monday with clouds building back in Tuesday afternoon. Out ahead of what looks to be a very, very weak storm on Wednesday. It's the type of storm where, I'll make a map that says like coating to 2 inches. Doesn't look like a big deal. Today is certainly the biggest deal day out of the next 7.
Okay. We're still in the throes of winter. This is what we expect and many people want in the middle of winter.
I think it's good snow to enjoy.
Yeah, very much so.